We're here with Rhythm Cafe here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. That's my intro now, Adam. Try and take it from me.
Don't forget to point at the sign. They like it when you point at the sign.
It's up there! I don't... Wait, we haven't... When did we get a sign? Also, who is that? Who is that? Who's here in the room with me?
What do you mean, who's that?
I...
I'm your off-screen presence. Yes. The one that keeps you company.
This week's ghost is, of course, Heather Deary, broadcasting from an undisclosed location. Don't be creepy. It's good to be back in the Rhythm Cafe. After a week, we've decided to make these last couple weeks, how do we want to put it, sort of a revisiting of some of our favorite games from the past, right?
A bit of a nostalgic look back at games we've really enjoyed that really showed why we love rhythm games.
Exactly. And so last week we got into Rhythm Heaven, and that was a lot of fun. I easily would have done Rhythm Heaven another day, but we decided this week we were going to use Ostatakai Oendan as our portal into the past. Unfortunately, I have no idea where my copy of Ostatakai Oendan is right now. Yeah, tore open every thing that possibly could have contained games over the past week, and came up nada. So I had to come up with a solution, and it just so happens that I have a solution right here. See if I can very carefully bring it into camera. Just
yeah, don't break it.
But I do need to prove that this is actually happening. Oh god, nope. The power is not movable. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera, because that's easier. Come with me, Chad, on a journey to the rest of the cafe. That's a Dreamcast! That's a Dreamcast controller! It's showing off the VMU, has the name of the game in it. It's a big fat 5.
Your Dreamcast is a little open.
Yes, it is. You'll notice that there is currently while it is a normal Dreamcast, there's no disc in there. There's just this IDE cable and this SSD right here. And yeah, I finished it. It's working. It's done. After 200 years, I'm free. The great Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry Dreamcast Resurrection project, which started near the beginning of that stream, has finally done, and now we're showing it off for the first time here on Rhythm Cafe with one of my favorite rhythm games of all time, and I've been wanting to share this with you basically since we started this program.
You still gotta move the camera a little.
Space Channel 5. Who have I got in the camera now?
It's got like a little slice of the wall.
Oh yeah. Chicken there,
yeah.
Chicken there. Okay, it's just right there. A little bit of
yeah,
oh, I know what that is. That's the that's the Ethernet plug.
Mm-hmm.
It's just open just so that we can have Ethernet in there. Good enough. Okay, let's bring it up, hey? How does that feel?
Good damn classic.
Yep. Yep, bring it to the right corner. Okay, this is probably one of the most nostalgic theme songs I've ever had in a game for me. We might as well start with a hello. No tutorial. Okay, I didn't want a tutorial, I wanted options. Up is up, right is right, down is down. Enemy shoot is A. Human shoot is B. Vibration mode is error. But I've got a vibration mode in there. Oh, okay, yes. Vibration will happen on error, that's what it means. Sound options, stereo for all you there. Okay, there's some static apparently happening. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Let's turn chat down. See if that does it. Or does that just remove Heather from the conversation entirely? Yeah, I think that does. I think that's what happened there.
Yep.
Okay.
I was talking.
You're back. Okay, and...
Okay, yeah, so that'll be it. If we weren't getting static before when it was just the two of us talking, that suggests it coming from the game.
Yeah, I think it might be your mic too is the issue, but that's okay. That's okay. People can deal with that.
I'm a static ghost, apparently.
Yes.
Maybe I need to go upgrade a mic at some point.
Maybe You've got good gating though.
I mean, I do pay a gatekeeper very well to do that.
Why don't spaceships look like that? With cute little
Like
skirts. And well-defined buttocks.
I'm gonna assume there's some drag on the spaceship if you give it a butt.
And that skirt is definitely more of like a rocket cone, I think. I think they're watching about 22 minutes of a documentary on the Saturn V F1 engine. There was a lot more going on in there than I thought. Spaceport, 6:45 p.m. One step to the galaxy. So when I was doing the 5 minutes of testing for this game earlier today, I noticed a wonderful little hack that they do, which is the backgrounds appear to be just movies that are happening, and the player characters and the enemy characters are just rendered over top of that, and I think that's a great way of saving some space. Oh. Morolians. Forcing people to dance. By the way, we were playing the Japanese version of the game, just to get those classic voices in too.
This is really we could go for Space Channel 3.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
We need to repeat. I mean, of course, you'd probably have to, in this world, we'd probably have to call it like Elite Beat Spacey. Elite Beat Broadcasters. Blast off again. Okay, that was a common trick. Good to know. Swingin' Report Show. Alright, so we need to get at least 15% of the audience
to dance, to like us,
I guess
to watch the show.
I think just to watch the show, but the liking would be nice too.
Is this a Twitch integration? Do we have to get 15% of the lure audience to watch Rhythm Cafe?
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can do that. Okay, now how's the how is the lag? The lag is no. Good. Oh, my hearts. I've forgotten how difficult this game is.
I really like, so in Rhythm Thief, they did a number of different rhythm games, but they had a few stages that were done in this style, with the picking the directions and saying 2-2, and I can only imagine they understood Space Channel 5 when the people making that game.
Must have. Oh, I love this part that when you do so badly that the music sounds terrible. I saved people!
Yay! I mean, I know people probably think we could just blast them with the ray gun to save them, but it's kind of dance powered. You gotta get the dancing in properly so you get the shaking right,
Exactly. Well, I mean, this
so
is the past.
so it can work.
We don't know that these aliens are able to be saved yet.
宇宙人と小倉されたスペース日本人が来ます。
These space Japanese people.
了解。Let's dance. Right, left, shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, down, up, shoot.
Uh,
Down, up, down, up, shoot, shoot, shoot.
the failure dance is great too.
You know, if they put some of this in Just Dance, I would be very happy.
Easy directions. Oh, oh, we saved them. And they've replaced our two bad dancers.
Oh, yes. Good camera work, fellas. Just go there.
了解。
まだいた。シュートいったら A ボタンビーム。
撃ちます。
Whew.
チャンネルはそのまま。
ナイスシューティング。
SAURs asks, Just Dance on Rhythm
安
Cafe
全帯に
when?
やってきました。情報によると出動したスペースレスキュー隊が逆に踊らされているということです。
宇宙人接近。滑って落ちんなよ。
了解。
Alright.
Let's shoot.
Oh, Robert DJ, we are. Shoot, shoot, right, shoot, shoot. Whew.
Yeah, because they already brought Space Channel out on Steam, didn't they?
They only brought Space Channel 5 2 out on Steam, and I believe that's
What?
where we played it. Yeah,
Why part 2? Why not part 1?
this game hasn't been re-released until the VR version came out.
Right. Is the VR version VR only?
了解。
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
And still only on PlayStation. Lady Elios, I am. Oh. Shoot. I have a HDMI to or VGA to HDMI converter that's doing the capture. Very unforgiving in terms of its
なかなか決まってたぞうらら。
button presses. Anubis, there might be some lag, but it's
こんばんは。
fairly close to imperceptible.
同業者か。
リ ポート見るなら42ちゃん。
負けるな俺ら。
了解。
Thank goodness Pudding doesn't have her own song this time.
Listen. Up, down, shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, down, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Love the guitarist.
Right, shoot, shoot. Left,
Yeah, just spinning around doing his own thing.
Yep.
up, shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, shoot, shoot, shoot. ずいぶんぬるいのね。Up, down, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Up, down, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Right, 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 right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Right, 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 right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Up, down, down,
If they're in space, how are they breathing? It's the future.
down. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yeah.
ずいぶんぬるいのね。Left, left, 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 left. Down, 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 down.
Space
All problems
lungs.
are solved when you say the future.
Shoot.
プリンに勝ちました。第三。
Well, we defeated that reporter. Journalism is saved.
We hit 15%, which is great.
And get that sweet guitar solo.
I'm glad we adopted the guitar man from
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 the
the
band.
other group. Clearly, he was their strongest dancer.
Well, time to jump off a building.
チャンネルはそのまま。
ナイスシューティング。
Goodbye.
ロケット発射台にやってきました。なんでしょう。
The funkiness of the
怪しい気
soundtrack
配が
is...
ギュンギュンします。
It's just too much.
上空から円盤接近。注意しろ俺ら。
了解。生物でしょうか、ロボットでしょうか。とりあえず踊ってみたいと思います。Let's dance.
Oh man, I was really into this alien until it got arms.
Right,
Yeah,
left, shoot,
Same. It was very...
down, shoot,
It was like a Totoro. Space Michael doesn't have as big of a part in this game, unfortunately. But he does
Yes.
show up, I think. Right, left, left. Shoot, left. Shoot, left, left. Shoot, down, shoot. Right, left, down. Oh boy, this is stretching my memory.
ご覧ください。
Uh-oh.
ボスの口から何か出てきます
She seems much more calm in this version than she does in the English version.
Well,
Let's shoot.
she's an experienced reporter. There's no reason for her to get frazzled over a few aliens.
Yeah.
Not when she's got these strong dance moves going on. But you add in having to learn a whole new language on top of that, and things get a little harder.
Shoot, shoot, right, shoot, shoot, shoot. Ugh. And the left one just, the last one left just kind of pieces out.
怒っています。激しく怒っています。
もう少しだ。気を抜か
I
ない
mean, Space Channel 5 is also, like, probably one of the really good examples for a call and response rhythm game.
Yeah. there's not too much bugginess playing off of a hard drive, but just a bit.
Space Channel 5.
That's a dance.
I mean, I am glad that in the reiterations that they've like brought out, like for Steam in the VR game, they haven't tried to do anything like, oh, let's make a mobile runner thing where they're just lined up in a parade the entire time and you have to do swipes, right? Like that's not really what you want from a Space Channel 5. That is sometimes what happens when companies are like, oh, we have this property, but let's change it.
Let's bring the property back in a form that has no connection to what you loved about the game in the first place. Unseptium asks, here, left, right, down, up, what are you supposed to press when they say unintelligent sound? They're saying chew, usually. It sounds, or the other way, but yeah, the American version used shoot, and you're pressing A to shoot your beam at the bad enemies, and you press B to shoot your healing beam at human beings. Yeah, the chew is the sound, the onomatopoeia for kiss in Japanese. Kind of like smooch. Anyway, let's talk about how this is definitely inspiration for Among Us.
Emergency meeting has been called.
All I'm saying is this Space Channel 5 seems kind of sus.
It's a little disingenuous for them to have a two-person meeting without all the other players. I'm not sure that's allowed.
Oh, time for a Zoom call.
Oh, okay, no, there are others there. God, okay. Alright. I take back what I said. For now.
What a dumb-looking space station. It's an elaborate setup. Oh wait, this was part of the opening, wasn't it? Now I understand what's going on. There we go.
Swinging Ripper Show!
Spaceship SOS! Let's save the passengers.
皆さんこんばんは。今夜のうららリポートショーは宇宙人が踊り暴れるスペース豪華客船から生中継でお送りします。
Yeah, Fairgrim, I figured I'd make sure that nobody looked wider than they were
トップ
supposed
スター
to.
にやってきました。
Yeah, 4x3 stretched is
Well, it's
a
unfortunately
weird
it's
feeling.
unfortunately what I'm looking at right now, so I get to see thick Villa. I mean, if she's Ruby Rod, yeah, I'd take her over Ruby Shoot. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. I will serve all of these employees. Arigato. And time to bring the employees back from the Phantom Zone. You work for me!
It's a very interesting hiring
前方に
process.
踊らされたスペースキャプテン
Yeah, first I disintegrate you, and then bring you back to life.
Yeah, we don't accept resumes. They're not needed. We go looking.
Damn it!
According to Snivy and Moon, Space Channel 5 on Steam is currently on sale for $1.19 US.
Part 2.
So, yeah, part 2, which is also a good game.
Yeah.
So,
Very good. Then shoot. Well, at least I
Missed
get the
that last
space
beat.
captain. Yeah.
おーいい感じ
I'm glad they've given her hot pants for this episode.
ブララ次はビッグベンに向かう
了解
あまだいたシュートいったら A ボタンビーム
行きますチャンネルはそのまま
ビューティフルシューティング
They really should have had all of the employees waving their hats like the captain was, because it makes that look a lot less problematic.
ビュッフェにやってきました美味しい匂いがギュンギュンします
気を散らすなうらら
I hadn't noticed the beard on the captain before. Oh, that's unfortunate.
ガスエスカレーターの方から来るぞ
レッシュ
料理下がって
Gotta
る
be
よ
on top of my precision. And we saved some of them.
今一つでした
ずっこけ大作戦かお前は
Oh, there
oh
it is.
ス
no,
ーパーモデルが踊らされています
she's not feeling so hot.
うらら救出して差し上げろ
Can we save the space supermodel?
レッツダ
なんだそのかっこ悪いのは
Oh, shoot. You're welcome.
救出成功です
大変よくできましたうらら
Ugh. Okay, we're back at it. Back to prancing.
チャンネル5番組はいただくぞ
何ですって
どうしてうらら
Oh, it's a pirate broadcaster.
放送システムチェック急げ
What's his name again?
やつらは宇宙海賊放送局
I believe it's.
私の名前は真実を伝えるのは我々だ黙ってるなら
Jaga.
チューアップチューチューアップチューチューチューアップチューチューチュー
Space Team Rocket.
チューチューチューダウンダウンダウンダウン two, right, left, down, 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 down.
Up. Down.
I love the you missed sound effect.
Yep. Bong, bong, bong.
また会おう。
Oh well, at least we stole your saxophonist.
Urara, 次はパノラマ展望室へ向かえ。あ、まだいた。シュート行ったら A ボタン
Oh,
B。
there's 3 people who haven't noticed what we've been doing yet.
いきますチャンネルはそのまま
デラックスシューティング。
Kyoda's name is Jaguar.
パノラマ展望室にやってきましたあ
Oh, good. One of my favorite boss battles in games,
終わ
period.
らせていいのかチャンネル5。
ジャガーめ。
あ何かが転送されてきます
The Space
どう
Diva.
でしょうか
小学生たちが捕まっているらしい。
ああ、生徒たちが。
まずは救出が優先だ。
了解 Right. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Here, please shoot these.
Left. Shoot, shoot.
Ah!
Up, down. Shoot, shoot. Left, right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. お姉ちゃんだね
小学生には B ボタン B まで救出だ。
Save them. Ah! Uh-oh. Well, I hope everyone's okay.
That explosion. Yeah, the more I see this, the more I just want this to be like I want just a Just Dance version of this game.
That would be great.
I mean, when you have those fitness rhythm boxing games and movement style things you can do with the Joy-Cons and stuff, I don't think it would be that much of a stretch to do this that way.
Yeah. Maybe a little trigger action for the shoots. Oh! This is gonna be tight. She gets through her fancy dance. Ah! I'd forgotten about that!
So, precursor to licking time.
Basically. Good enough!
以上スペース豪華客船よりうららがお伝えしましたスペースチャンネル5
And now it's our friend!
No one's gonna step to our posse. Now we've got Diva Alien in the back.
God, this
はいカット
the energy of this game is eternal. Like, when is this game not relevant? Just in terms of the energy it's putting out into the world. Okay, let's keep that rolling. It's the Katamari of dance parties? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that'd be good too.
I mean, you could know what's going on in the plot, but I don't think it really adds to it. I think it's more important that we just know what Ulala's doing, and what she's doing
I
is.
mean,
Go ahead.
you can kind of get a sense of what's going on without just from like the colors and scenes.
Yeah. There's a lot of context cues in the background. These rest, I keep expecting Beyonce to join the party. Well, they did get Michael Jackson back when that was less of a problematic thing. And also when he was alive. So Beyonce's still alive, which is good. I mean, hell yeah. Actually, you know what? If we want to replace Space Michael with Space Beyonce, I think that would be okay.
Yeah, I'd be good with that. But like again, like Space Channel 5 Part 3 should happen. And we just bring Space Beyonce into that.
I think we need to write some proposals, Heather, is what's going on here.
Is that not what we're doing every week when we run this show? Can I just forward the VODs onto Nintendo or Sega
I
or
think
whoever I need to send things to?
Absolutely, I think we need to start doing that. When I say Nintendo, call me, I want them to call me now. Hello, this is Mr. Nintendo speaking. Oh, Mr. Nintendo. I didn't know you were so,
皆さんこんばんは。
alive.
宇宙人の秘密基地がここアステロイド地帯にあるという情報をキャッチしました。
遅れを取るなスクープを持ってくるなよここでは何でもかんでも手を
The
出す
soundtrack is so listenable.
シュッシュッシュッアップシュッシュッ right シュッシュッアップシュッシュッシュッ
Right, up,
シュッアップシュッ right シュッシュッ
left,
アップシュッシュッ right シュッレフトシュッ一石後が来るぞ A ボタン連打用意 right シュッシュッレフトシュッシュッアップシュッシュッ
right,
left シュッシュッシュッシュッ right シュッシュッシュッシュッよけろ裏だアップシュッ right シュッ right シュッ left シュッ left シュッアップシュッアップシュッ right シュッ left シュッ
またチャンネル5か行くぞ
Oh!
アップシューシューシューライシューシューレフトシューシューシューアップシューシューレフトシューアップシューライシューシューシューアップシューシューシューシューシューレフトシューシューシューアップシューシューシューシューなかなかやるな
I've got to say though, it just occurred to me now that I haven't noticed any loading screens in this game yet. It is as fast as I want it to be.
There's definitely some when there's quick camera cuts,
Yep.
scenes and characters that aren't keeping up with one another, but I find it kind of charming for the age of the game. So
助けてくれてもよくってよ。
踊らされて
Oh,
る
do
の
I have to?
Up, right, down, shoot.
Right up, right down, down, shoot, shoot, shoot.
早く助けて。Right. Left.
Compression must be hating this.
Up, down, down, up, shoot.
Yeah, this is psychedelic 60s aesthetic, not necessarily hippie. Yeah, mod is probably the better,
ついに中心部にやってきました。テレビです。とても大きなテレビがあります。
Yeah, doesn't this get referred to as like retro modern at this point?
I think so. And it's also through a Japanese lens. So. Oh no!
あ、プルプルしてる。
なんじゃこりゃ。これが奴らのボスか。
I do like that the bottom follows the top. Whew. Good, got through it.
なんと今度は分裂しました。ちょっとピンチな予感です。
Ow!
その程度かチャンネルファイル。
しまった。ジャガーに追いつかれた。
逃げるなら今のうちだ。
負けないわ。
Yes!
Wait, didn't he come in wearing a helmet? So why
Yep.
can we see the back of his head?
He took it off? Because I guess the air is okay in here. Although if you're seeing what
That's
I'm
fair.
seeing, the air is not fine. Oh my. And now he's got the helmet back on. No, I think you're right.
ご覧のように
There may be some continuity going on.
これで地球にも平和が訪れるでしょう。以上、秘密基地より浦和だ。
テレビの様子が変だ。
いや、何？
Holy moly.
この映っているもの、何？これは洗脳放送？
You know,
テレビを映んだ俺ら
you get yourself a tablet screen for your face. You can probably do one of those aliens pretty easily as an outfit.
Yeah. Like I was saying, you could just do it for a Among Us, and then next year when that's no longer popular, you can do a Marolian.
奴らも踊らされて
Same costume. And now they're
大
happy.
変基地が崩れるみんな
Oops, we
逃げ
blew up
て
their house. Get out.
ウララ脱出急げ宇宙人たち
Oh.
を F ビームで救出だ
了解
Oh,
time,
those
wait.
explosions are great.
炎が迫ってるぞ急げさらに炎が迫ってるぞ急げま
Ah!
た一段と炎が迫ってる
Oh no!
ちょっと熱いです
こらえろ出口は近いぞ
了解
あらかた脱出
Our viewership is going down.
放送の発信源が特定
Oh no.
チャンネル5の周波数と同じはずだ
That seems inaccurate for what I know of viewing. I thought people liked watching people mess up.
Oh, it's okay. We escaped the explosion hole. And did we get enough? We needed 65, I think?
Well, then we should be okay.
Yep. Let's hope.
はいカット
Oh!
Wait for game to approve of your life choices.
Thankfully, our producer was fine with it. What have we done? Oh. Is the lift like that necessary?
Like the lifting of the legs or the
Yeah.
the lift of the
The
shoes?
lifting of the legs, like, just to that extent back.
I mean, if you want to be safe so you're not tripping over the heel part, maybe.
point.
I mean, there's no grates in that floor right now, but there could be.
There might be some, there might be some elements of style going in there, too.
Oh, always.
Give that walk a little strunk and waggle.
Do you imagine the emergency meeting in Among Us? Keeps flashing to Omnis walking forward of heels.
And then this
It's like,
door
make your
opens.
decision quick.
Okay. I will tell you that if Ulala shows up in Among Us, I will play the game. Now marauding.
I did see on Twitter someone showed off a mod where it made the game many shades of pink and basically everything was Hello Kitty.
真実は
And I was kind of into it.
Kind of love that bit. Yeah.
皆さんこんばんは今夜は宇宙人襲来の真相究明リポートをとことんお送りしたいと思います犯人はどうやらそこに座っている男のようです
Ooh, that's some good clipping into her dress.
局長が犯人
あなたたちはブランクに操られているのよ
Wait a
目を
minute.
覚まして
洗脳特
The aliens were
エヴァだビーム
weren't all the time. Nice.
いいじゃない ナイスナイス
Given the characters you're playing with right now, it just kind of feels like you came in and were like, hey, we had this meeting room booked at 2. You are not supposed to be in here anymore.
I believe we just accomplished a hostile takeover.
警備システムを操作され
We just walked into a boardroom, shot everyone, and now everyone belongs to us. Space Michael!
全力でいけるな
Okay, this is important.
Never give up だうらら
Down, left, up, right, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Good to
We got him! No actual Michael Jackson voice in this game, though. Gotta get that Michael Jackson whip.
新入社撃退砲台が狙ってるぞ Great shooting
Unfortunately, we don't get the bang, bang, bang that you get in Space Channel 5 too.
コントロールルームに着きました
He's still doing his own thing.
ブランクは果たしてどこに
It's a
潜んでいるの
much
でしょう
easier
か
way to get down to a different level.
I mean, you're in space. You can afford to jump at that height.
I love it when it swips back and forth that quickly.
救出成功です
すごく良かったぞうらら
It feels like an actual call and response type dance move. Oh, every song is made better by an organ. This game just makes me want to dance.
お前のようなリポーターがうちにいたとはな
Oh.
真実を知りたければ上がってくるがよい
待て
Oh, it's the boss Meroleon.
Alright, according to the Space Channel 5 wiki, Space Michael is Michael Jackson. The American executive producer showed Space Channel 5 to Michael Jackson, who liked the game so much, he asked if he could add himself to the game. But because that was like a late thing, that's why he only makes a brief appearance in part 1. In game character info, he's 500 years old, and in 1999 he saved the Earth from an alien invasion. He worked for Channel 5 as a reporter, and then in the sequel he becomes the new chief of the television broadcasting station.
This is some very good lore. Thank you.
最後の最後まだいた行くぞ
行きます
Yay!
ランクを追います
素敵
It was sticky. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the pause button because this seems like a very good point for us to take our break. Do we want to acknowledge any of our kind donors while we're broken up here?
Our subscribers, I believe we could do that.
Yeah. Let me just remember where they're hidden and bring up. Let's thank some people. Starting with Chrome Factory 6969, which is double nice. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber.
And Constable Crab coming back for the 13-month.
Time for Crab. BV310 subscribing for a nice 69 months. It's true, pointing to the sign is an extremely important tradition.
Boiler Snake, or Boiler Snake, 9 months. Welcome back.
Stripe Dog's been around for 45 months. Thank you.
Shatton88 is back for 25 months.
Unsubtium has subscribed for 13 months. Dance, dance, dance! We can't stop.
CMDRUD87, or Commander Druid, maybe? Sure.
Yeah.
33 months. Welcome back.
Tarvalia subscribed for 25 months. Thank you for that. Just over 2 years.
Kami Pudding has returned for the 77th month, saying, hey, y'all.
Comrade. Mr. Flip! 86 months. Put Ua and Smash, you cowards! Damn straight.
Yeah, put all of our favorite rhythm characters in Smash. Just do it. Kerbalized_ for 20 months. Welcome back.
That takes us up to the current time, so we're going to put y'all in the box for a break. Get up, stretch, swap your fluids as you need to do, and we'll be back with more Space Channel 5 in just a moment. Do not go away. We're back with more Rhythm Cafe, this week featuring Space Channel 5, the original, played on the original hardware. At least most of it, we took out the spinning disc and replaced it with an SSD. It's better that way, mostly.
Original case, original buttons,
Original processor.
original controller.
Yeah, memory.
Let's move some parts around.
There's some extra solder too there, I guess, too. Excuse me. What were we saying about that, too? Yeah, so
extra solder?
So there are some sections where I think the game kind of relied on it being a slow load, because it starts the gameplay section a little quicker than I think they normally should. But not having to see a load screen almost ever is kind of nice, and I'm looking forward to trying out some other games like Shenmue on here, which has some famously terrible load times. But also, this opens up some other rhythm games for us in the future. But I think I'll hold on to those until we can get back into the office together here, because there's 2-player in them.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess that green is continue. Good. We got that right.
So, according to the fan wiki, the Space Michael is not in Space Channel 5 VR.
I mean, it's probably the right decision, but
I mean, he also passed away by that point, which
Yeah.
may have been part of it as well.
yeah. Like I like to think of Space Michael. Shoot. As a character.
As a separate entity.
A character and nothing more.
That's fair.
Like if they were putting him really in the game, left, down, down, shoot. They just end up looking like Hatsune Miku, which is weird. There we go. We're back on top of Dark Ulava. Hey, missed it! Perfect.
なかなかいいぞその調子だ
私が踊り負けるもんか
Up,
I mean, loading screens are an interesting thing that games just had to deal with for a while, and there are things that people have done to get around them, where it's like we put up a screen that's obviously a loading screen. That's where you kind of get some tips and hints or some game lore, or we put you in like something like an elevator to hide some of that while it's going
Yep.
on. It's gonna be interesting to see where it goes in the next gen, just because it seems like eliminating loading screens seems to be a thing that they're trying to go for this time around.
I'm a big fan of that, because coming from the real old days of cartridges, when there was no such thing as a load, it feels like it's coming home. Left. I gotta go backwards now. Sucks. Goodbye. Well,
Oh yeah, Mystic Man brings up there's also like some mini games that were done during loading screens,
yeah, those are always good.
and like I think is it Fire Emblem? I think it's Fire Emblem Three Houses. They have a thing where while the screen is loading, you can move the there's like a little pixel version of the character that you can actually kind of move back and forth
That's cool.
as kind of a thing. Like there some interaction elements that loading screens have done.
I remember there was some, I think it was Namco did some where they had some of their old, or not even 8-bit, but their old arcade games in. Like, there's Space Invaders. It was, yeah. Is this an A&W mug? No, this is a Borgame Sleeman's mug that was gifted from me to Graham
局長のブランクさん罪のない
back during a Loading Ready Live bit. And I've been using it ever since. Okay, oh no. We have a ways to go.
私の踊りとマイクで真実を暴いてみせるわ
First Ridge Racer on PS1 had Galaxian. That must be what I'm thinking of.
Neat.
皆さんこんばんは
Like I know I like in Hyrule Warriors while the loading screen is going
犯人
on,
はどうやらそこに座っている男のようです
it loads, but it doesn't move past it until you push an acknowledge button, because it does give you gameplay tips there that sometimes I actually do want to read. And faster loading screens that don't give you enough time to read the thing that is maybe important for you to read, I don't like.
You know, I think the texture for Jaguar's hair is just a bowl of ramen.
A bowl of ramen?
Look at his hair next time. It looks like it looks like a photograph of a instant ramen cup.
Oh, yeah, like a texture pack that they've wrapped around his head.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want to eat Jaguar's hair.
How did that go, by the way? You did the plastic model.
It's so good, Heather. It's so dumb. Okay. Up, right, left. There's stickers for the shrimp.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's good.
And
I'm
they
gonna have
look
to watch
good.
that VOD.
Never give up だうら
Up, right, shoot, shoot, shoot. Ah! Up.
あと1回ミスしたら終わ
saved him. Wait. Shh.
救出成功です。
かっこよかったぞ、ララ。
Thank you, Ula.
There we go. He did do the voice. Thank you for pointing that out to me earlier, chat. I was apparently talking over his one line last time.
コントロールルームに逃げたぞ。
了解。
Thank you, Ulala.
侵入者撃退砲台が狙ってるぞ。
撃ちます。チャンネルはそのまま。
グレイトシューティング。
Great shooting.
コントロールルームにやってきました。はっ。
Yeah, we should all leave the planet.
どこに潜んでいる
I
の
mean,
で
not
しょう
just for being able to jump off of balconies, but also because the word of gravity is weighing down our souls.
Is that why gravity works so well? It's less an effect upon our bodies and more of the soul within.
Ooh. Heather, you may be a new type. We spaced out Space Michael for a second, but he's fine now.
すごくよかったぞ、ララ。
Like, I'm tempted to try their squat moves, but I don't want to fall down and not be able to get back up in the moon base when it's empty.
That is fair. Maybe save that for home when someone can help you.
I'm pretty sure I might tear something. It'd just be a very bad end to the stream. His hand comes up from underneath the table, slap the offline button. Okay, can I do better in this section? This is easy. Well, did not do better that time, but we did it.
And that's the important thing. It's games like this that really give us that understanding of where the good enough of Rhythm Cafe comes from.
Yeah. Oh, Kyodar. And others talking about Star Tropics. That was kind of something I was
ミラクルシューティング。
I was interested in playing as a you know, maybe that would be a good long game to do.
真実を求めすぎる
Or
リポ
play
ー
it
ター
forward
には
rather.
残念だが消えてもらおう。
Okay, Darku. Oh yeah, Evola, that's right. That's her name.
勝利さえ稼いでいればよいの。子供のようにな。
私はイビラ。完璧なリポーター。うらららに負けないわ。
She's got amazing boots.
ウララが負けんだ。
It's true. Good.
"どうしたんだ？お前は完璧なはずだ。
Left.
This may be my favorite riff in all games. You know what, I've said it before, but there is no track on this soundtrack that I will skip through if it comes on. Like it's from around the same era, but this is Cowboy Bebop levels of goodness.
I mean, I could go for a crossover of those two franchises.
Let's do better at this.
Yeah.
Okay. It sends you back so far.
It does.
It's kind of infuriating, but I think we can get through this.
At least the music's good. Like games that throw you back with music that you can't stand. Even worse. Not that it makes it like supremely better, but
Well, it's not like they don't give you the same amount of hearts at the beginning of each portion, too. Well, no, if I recall, the hearts are based on your percentage. Like, you get 1 heart per 10. Yes, we get to see Space Michael again.
Let's dance!
Never give up with that. We're gonna be without Space Michael!
oof.
Oh well.
Well, sometimes you just gotta keep going.
This is life without Space Michael, people.
了解。
侵入者撃退砲台が狙ってるぞ。
行きます。
So all I'm learning is never try to be cool.
Well, I mean, I figured that would have been a lesson you learned probably in school.
Oh, no,
but
no. That was never be cool.
フランクは果たしてどこに潜んでいるのでしょう
But
か
I guess that is different than never trying to be cool.
Oh well, we'll get the organ girl.
Let's dance! Up.
Whew.
救出成功です
すごく良かったぞロラ
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna recommend, or not recommend, I'm gonna request full concentration for the.
Will do.
Oh no, we still got some time here.
俺
Ah,
のようなリポーターがうちにいたとはな。真実を知りたければ上がってくるがよい。
待て
because I know we can do this. Okay, at least we got the last one there. That's good.
この上のメインアンテナへ向かえ
I see you there, Heather.
最後の最後まだいた
I figured at least during the rhythm portions, if I wanted to engage with chat, I would do it this way.
Hey, it keeps the system going. Oh,
フランクを追います
I just missed the end of level shooting.
Whee!
Why is this vibrating? My oh wait. Okay.
真実を
No,
求めする
Dark
リポータ
Lula
ー
is fine. We can deal with
残
that.
念だが
What
消
we
えて
can't
も
deal with is the ship.
リポーターは私のために勝利さえ稼いでいればよいのだ。この子のようにな。
What a great stage design too.
魂なきリポーターにウララが負けるか
Let's dance!
Right. どうしたんだ。お前は完璧なはずだ。
なかなかいいぞその調子だ
And the best part in video games. Didn't quite get that last one.
助けてくれ
The important thing is you got the rest of it.
Yep.
てもらおうと言ったはずだ
Okay, now we enter serious mode.
それは厄介な状況だシステムは逆方向に入力してからエコさんチーム
了解左と言われたら右ですね
勝率が上がればいいんだ
番組打ち切り
Okay,
Yeah.
よし
we gotta keep going. It's,
Well, yeah, we have at least another 25 minutes to fill.
we are contractually obliged to keep going.
チャンネル5局長のフランクさん罪のないゴン選手を操っていたのはあなたですね
I mean, I'm noticing it always drops us down to 2 hearts there no matter what. So,
Ah.
yeah,
事実暴いてみせる
it's gonna suck no matter what.
It's the opposite input thing. That is a thing that if they would take that out of rhythm games, I would be okay
真
with.
相究明リポートを
And you haven't played this particular version yet, I
犯人はどう
assume?
やらそこに座っている男のようです
So, this game is fairly
あなたたちは
precision.
フランクに操られているのよ
More so than most rhythm games today.
デラックス A ボタンビーム 頼むぞうらら ナイスナイス ブロックが逃げたぞ
Yeah, fast lane, it's a bit
It's a real-
punishing how far you go back.
マイケルです
It's a real space jump
マイケルが
backwards.
支えています
Jesus.
Let's go!
Woo! 乗ってきたないいぞ グッとグッと
Good enough, and we got Space Michael!
救出成功です
かっこよかったぞうらら
Displace pudding! Strict upgrade.
ブラックはコントロールルームに逃げたぞ
了解
はっ侵入者撃退砲台が並んでるぞ
This side will get them.
チャンネルはそのまま
グレイトシューティング
コントロールルームにやってきましたはっフラ ランクは果たしてどこに潜んでいる
Problem
ので
is
しょうか
static is such a good effect.
落ち着いていけ。
Let's dance!
Love the punching. Love the punches.
ブランク
お前のようなリポーターがうちにいたとはな。真実を知りたければ
I'm glad y'all seem to be enjoying the game. Even if we seem to be stuck at this point.
I mean, sometimes I think we just play games like this just to try and figure out on the scale of what weirdness level our audience can handle. And this one's pretty tame in terms of some of the stuff we've done.
Oh yeah, this is not out of scope at all. Do Katamari next? Well,
ミラクルシュー
if
ティ
we
ング
could somehow make Katamari into a rhythm game, yes.
Is there a Katamari rhythm game that exists?
No.
Let us know, because that's not a thing I think exists.
残念だが
It
聞
was
いて
just
もらおう。
last year that I did my first Katamari playthrough
Oh, nice.
in the one of the remastered 1080p
リポー
versions,
ター
and it
は
was
私のために
gorgeous.
勝利さえ稼いでいれば
I
よ
need
い
to go back to that. I didn't get very far.
it scales up really well,
完璧なリポーターうらららに負けないわ
and the music is another one of those ones where I will listen to every track.
Let's dance!
Right. どうしたんだ。お前は完璧なはずだ。
Yes! Perfected Evola!
うわララ助けてくれ
Okay,
All right.
now let's pay attention. We can't lose a beat.
You got this.
Get on the edge of the seat, because that's all we need. Also, because these armrests get in the way.
シスターはキャップ方向入力してからエコさんフィーブ
了解左と弱いから右ですね
勝率が上がればいいんだ 真実など必要ない
Okay, we're a step further.
Yeah.
そサウンドシステムが曲が
It's okay.
Everything all right?
I think it's fine. I think this is one of those must-fail situations. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Here we are.
うららよく頑張ったなもう一人じゃないぞ
ジャガー
This is one of the best endings in video games.
お聞きいただけたでしょうか今回の騒動の黒幕が自ら白状しました
テレビ事故発生 Right, two, left, two. Down, two, up, two. Down, two, left, two, up, two. Up, two, right, two, down, two.
Oh, the style of that is great. On TV screens.
Right, two. Left, two. Left, two.
Oh,
番組打ち切り
please let me not have to do everything
よし
again.
うらら続投
Where are we going to? Where are we going?
チャンネルフィード局長のブランク罪のないモノセーフを操っていたのはあなたですね
Space jump backwards.
私のホワイトバイクで
That checkpoint.
I don't know that I've ever gotten that far, to be honest.
You're doing so well.
I've heard the music. I've played parts of the game. I don't know if I've ever gotten to that point myself. Well, we got a few minutes. We gotta do it.
真実を暴いてみせるわ
Ah!
皆さんこんばんは今夜は宇宙人襲来の真相究明リポートをとことんお送りしたいと思います犯人はどうやらそこに座っている男のようです
Yeah, we should absolutely get a
本当に
checkpoint
局長
for
は
him.
何
あなたたちはブランクに操られているのよ目を覚まして
洗脳特にはデラックスエボダンビーム
Right,
Witter Nightingale, if you're doing the hand movements along, then you are
了解。マイケ
you
ル
are
です。
feeling this
ベー
game
スマイ
right.
ケルが踊らされています。
全力でいけるな
All right, new chance for Space Michael.
Yep.
Let's dance!
Woo! 乗ってきたないいぞ
Shoot.
うららネバーギブアップだ
I always want to hear that. Just off the beat.
救出成功です。
かっこよかったぞうらら
Wait, is she saying huge Seiko? That's great.
ブランクはコントロールルームに逃げたぞ
了解。
はっ侵入者撃退砲台が狙ってるぞ
撃ちます。
Manuela's doing the Michael Jackson move. It looks like she's just brushing crumbs off of her PVC skirt.
I mean,
コントロ
you
ールルー
gotta
ム。
keep your outfit clean.
I mean, yeah, that kind of plastic gets sticky. Just naturally.
ブランクは果たして
And you
ど
don't
こ
want
に
your
潜んでいるので
space
しょうか。
snacks on your space skirt.
来るぞ落ち着いていけ
Let's dance!
Tapo Bisho, well, yeah, that keyboardist is a child. Most people don't normally point out how child-sized children are,
お前のようなリポーターがう
but
ちにいた
you may not have known. So.
真実を知りたければ上がってくるがよい
待て。
Great use of the oars too, Dapo. It does feel good to get that last one.
Yeah, missing the last beat is always kind of just like weirdly ending on a
この上のメインアンテナ
on,
に
on a
了
downturn,
解。
最後の
even
最後
if you don't need it.
そう
Well, and these Dreamcast buttons aren't really as responsive as you want them to be compared to more modern
Like,
consoles.
おい
Got a fair bit of mush to them. And that's not just because they're worn out, it's just because that's how they were.
真実を求めすぎるリポーターには
Couldn't you change
残
that?
念だが消えてもらう。
I could probably solder out the buttons for an actual click, which would be nice, but that may be more trouble than
リポーターは私のため
Fair
に
enough.
勝利さえ稼いでいればよいのだ。この子のようにな。
私はイビラ完璧なリポーターうらららに負けないわ
魂なきリポーターにうららが負けるか。
ナイスダンス。 完璧なリポーターに勝てるものだ。
なかなかいいぞ。その調子だ。
私が踊りに負けるもんか
Astro Delta, I really appreciate that you also appreciate the banger level of this.
消えてもらうと言ったはずだ。
Okay, welcome to bullshit section.
You got this.
Yeah.
You got this once, you can get it again.
ここ入力してからリポータービーム。
了解左と言われたら右ですね
勝率が上がればいいんだ。
番組打ち切り。
And that's gonna do it for us here for today on this Rhythm Cafe. I had fun. I really did.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and the important thing is that the people at home had fun too, and I hope they did, because oh, that's a tough one. I would love to come back to this sometime and try and finish it, but that might just be a stream in and of itself. So, yeah, maybe we'll just throw it in and try and bang our heads against the wall until Space Channel 5 comes out. But for the moment, we gotta call it the end of the show here, and we gotta tell you about a few things, such as where you can find us. Check us out at loadingreadyrun.com for all the great shows. Loadingreadyrun.com/live has the schedule, which will tell you what is coming up. And I'm gonna bring that up just for myself because I like to know, and that's not the right computer to do it on. Can't wait, I can do that on Dreamcast, but not with the current software I've got on there.
Ah, yes. The shows that are the other shows that are non-rhythm game based mostly.
Yeah.
Because that's what our show is.
Did you know, Heather, that the Dreamcast was one of the first, if not the first console to have a web browser?
I did not.
It's
I mean, all I really knew about the Dreamcast was that I could go play on one at the Blockbuster, which is a thing that doesn't exist, and that the Sonic game they had there seemed like a little bit of BS. But, you know.
Olerbot has handily said to us that the next show is Play It Forward, where Corey is still playing Ekenfell. I believe it's not Ekenfell, it's Ekenfell because that's what she kept saying all day, and I assumed that wasn't a...
Really?
I assume that
I've
wasn't a
only
mistake.
heard Eichenfell.
So have I, and that's what she started calling it, but now recently she's been saying Ekenfell, and I don't think she'd do that on accident. Who
You're
knows?
right, it is Corey. She would have researched.
And then, of course, in the evening, we're going to be going back into our replay of the first 4 episodes of Alien Heat Death in our Dice Friends replay leading up to the ending of that. So check it out at 5 p.m. Pacific for that. And of course, like I said, the rest of said schedule you can find at loadingreadyrun.com/live. Our VODs are available at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. That's where you are here right now. But if you want to see them from the far past, that's youtube.com/loadingreadylive. Our Magic the Gathering VODs and other content are helpfully sequestered over at youtube.com/LRRMTG, and you can check out our freemium content, not even freemium, our premium content, sketches, whatever, all the good stuff over at youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, where you can become a member if you want to ask questions to us during our Ask Lure sections. One's coming up, so get your memberships in quick.
Well, it's too late for the current month, but for the next month.
Well, then, yeah, get your memberships in quick for next month. Let's see here. We are... No, I need to turn off Space Channel 5. It's a distraction.
Did you talk about Patreon?
Patreon.com is a place where you can go if you want to become our Patreon and help us keep the lights on, help keep me coming into the building and Heather coming into the building, but not at the same time, at least not yet. That's over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. We want to thank you all for your support there. And of course, thank you to our supporters here at twitch.tv. Speaking of, let's thank Haphazard Haberdashery for 65 months. See you, Space Fudge. See you, Space Channel 5 cowboy, they say.
Nice. Bladed Shadow came back for 63 months. Good to know this. Simply a test of our resilience to weird.
This isn't
Yes,
even weird.
a test. Only a test.
Twistitch, subscribing for 8 months. Thank you so much for that. Almost sub, baby.
Cyber Ferret 2 is back for 24 months, which I believe is 2 years, but I don't math so well anymore, so who knows.
Macrosian Tai is back for their 4th month. Resub for the re-strength during boss fight. Thank you. We couldn't make it, but your strength kept us going. And of course...
And... Oops, sorry.
No, that's yours. Sorry.
Exhausted Elox for 74 months. Gotta get my Rhythm Cafe resub in this year. Nice.
Thank you for sticking it in right at the end. What a great show. What a great game. Let's come back to it once we've had some time to not want to throw the controller across the room with the Dreamcast attached to it.
Yes. And I guess I will have to figure out what to play next week.
Yeah, well, we got a few days to figure that out. We got one of those upcomings figured out, but we'll deal with that as it comes. Oh, this game is draining in a way that I haven't experienced in a while. It's taken all of my power. I'm gonna go sleep for 1,000 years. You have a good night, Heather. You have a good night as well, chat, and we will see you in a week for more Rhythm Cafe and goodness. Until then, good enough?
Bye.
Bye.